Hello, this is Cindy Fannin again, full-time clinical instructor, and I want to talk a little bit more about clinicals. That's my thing, so thought I'd talk more about it. But I want to tell you a story that I had a student in the past who asked me so many questions that I was backing up, but she kept asking me more questions, and at first I got mad. I was like, what are you challenging me for? Why you give me so much grief? And then I realized this is a pretty smart girl and she's got a lot of questions. So instead of being upset at her questions, I celebrated how smart she was. And I've learned a long time ago, I'm just here to share my experiences. I don't know everything by far, and it makes me a better educator learning with my students. If there's something I don't know much about, like I don't know much about cancer care, chemo, that kind of thing, but we learn together. So if I don't know a question, I tell them, why don't you look that up and investigate it and share it with all of us so we all learn together. I'm not there to break them. I'm not there to make them what I want them to be. I'm there to show them how to be a nurse. So if we might not click, or I might not like a certain part of their personality, that's not up to me to fix. I need to celebrate their strengths. I need to find out what they're really good at and point that out. And what they're weak at, try to help encourage that. Um, it's not about who's the smartest. It's not about, it's not about matching wits. It's about me guiding you to be the best nurse that you can be. And I've met so many great personalities, kind and considerate students, some that are really driven, focused, detail oriented. They're going to be a church nurse probably someday. I don't know. Other ones that are really really good with people, really good with people. So, and there's some who's never worked in medical care, and that's okay. We can help mold you. I always tell them too that if you've had jobs in the past, you bring that to your clinical experience. So, like if you worked in a factory, time management is not your problem. You already got it down pat. If you've worked in restaurants, customer care, we're in customer care. Being a nurse is in customer care. So there's so much nuances to each student that they bring to the table. But at the same time, I'm a gatekeeper, and I'm the one that's supposed to not let things get through that might be harmful or might not make a person a very good nurse. Maybe, attitudes and work ethics and how to deal with people and that kind of thing. So, it kind of goes both ways. But I'm still having a good time. Bye.